In the race to electrify the future, few battles are as exciting as the one unfolding right now between Tesla and Polestar. For more than a decade, Tesla's Model S has stood as the benchmark in luxury electric sedans, redefining what cars could do, how fast they could go, and how far they could travel without a single drop of gasoline. But in 2025, a bold new challenger rolled onto the stage, the Polestar 5. Elegant, powerful, and wrapped in a Scandinavian sense of design, it's being hailed as the car that could finally take the crown from Tesla. But the question everyone wants answered is simple: can Polestar really dethrone the king? The story begins at the Munich Auto Show in September 2025, where Polestar officially revealed the 5 to the world. For years we'd seen hints of it, teased as the Precept concept back in 2020, a car that promised to combine performance, luxury, and sustainability into a single package. Now, that concept had become reality. The Polestar 5 rolled out as a grand tourer, built on a brand new bonded aluminum platform, known as Polestar Performance Architecture, designed to be both lightweight and incredibly rigid. The look was striking: sharp lines, wide stance, an aerodynamic profile that seemed to glide forward even when the car stood still. Inside, the car told an equally compelling story. Upholstery crafted from recycled PET bottles, natural flax fibers woven into composites, and sustainable sourcing for nearly every visible surface. It wasn't just another electric sedan. It was a statement that luxury could be both premium and responsible. But of course, design is only one part of the battle. What truly matters in this arena is performance. And the Polestar 5 does not come up short. The dual-motor version churns out around 748 horsepower, sprinting from 0 to 60 in just under 4 seconds. Step up to the performance model, and those numbers climb higher: 884 horsepower, over 1,000 newton-meters of torque, and a 0 to 60 time closer to 3 seconds flat. Top speed caps at 155 miles per hour, but the way this car gets there is silky smooth. Adaptive dampers and precision handling turn a heavy EV into a driver's machine. Tesla, however, is no ordinary rival. The Model S has evolved continuously since its debut in 2012, and the latest versions remain ferocious competitors. The long-range Model S pushes over 400 miles of real-world range, while still hitting 60 in about 3 seconds. And then there's the Plaid, the monster in the lineup, over 1,000 horsepower. 3 motors, an acceleration that borders on absurd. 0 to 60 in around 2 seconds, sometimes less. It's the kind of performance that makes even seasoned drivers laugh nervously as their heads slam back into the seat. Add to that Tesla's edge in software, autopilot systems, over-the-air updates, and of course, the crown jewel, the supercharger network. Across North America, across Europe, and more corners of the world, Tesla has already built the infrastructure Polestar can only dream of. Plugging in is simple, seamless, and reliable. For many buyers, that one factor alone still tilts the scales. So can Polestar compete? On one hand, yes. The 5 isn't trying to be a Plaid rocket ship. It's carving its own lane. It delivers serious speed, but it balances it with refinement, with luxury, with thoughtful materials. It's a car you want to drive long distances in, not just a drag strip bruiser. Its design language feels new, distinctive, confident. Step inside a Polestar 5, and you sense calm minimalism, rather than the spaceship-like futurism of a Tesla. Some buyers will prefer that, others will crave it, and Polestar is betting that enough will fall in love with their Scandinavian vision of luxury EVs. Price is another factor. Tesla has steadily lowered costs over time, pushing the Model S into territory where, while not cheap, it feels more accessible for what you get. Polestar 5, on the other hand, is unapologetically premium. Early reports suggest it could be priced higher than a comparable Model S, especially in markets where import duties and tariffs bite. For Polestar to succeed, buyers need to see that extra cost as worth it, whether for design, materials, exclusivity, or simply being something different. And yet, despite the hurdles, the Polestar 5 feels significant. It's not just another EV trying to catch Tesla, it's an EV with identity. It's fast enough to thrill, efficient enough to compete, luxurious enough to tempt. For those who find Tesla too ubiquitous, too brash, or simply too Silicon Valley, Polestar offers a fresh alternative. In Europe especially, where brand loyalty leans toward heritage, where sustainability resonates, and where Tesla's dominance isn't quite as overwhelming, Polestar could genuinely sway buyers. If the car delivers in the real world, if charging partnerships expand, if the ownership experience is smooth, this could be the beginning of a real rivalry. Still, dethroning Tesla isn't something that happens overnight. Tesla has the global lead, the recognition, the infrastructure, and a fan base that borders on cult-like. The Plaid will continue to be the acceleration king, the long-range, the road trip champ. But every kingdom eventually faces challengers, and the Polestar 5 might just be the most credible one yet. Even if it doesn't topple Tesla immediately, it will push the entire industry forward. It will force Tesla to sharpen its designs, improve its interiors, rethink how it defines luxury, and in that sense, Polestar wins, even by showing up. So the final question comes back to you. If you had to choose between the two, where would you put your money? Do you go with Tesla, the proven leader with the unbeatable charging network and record-shattering performance? Or do you bet on Polestar, the newcomer that blends power with poise, sustainability with style, and promises a more refined kind of electric driving experience? The answer might just depend on what matters most to you. But one thing is clear, the era of Tesla standing unchallenged is over, and the Polestar 5 is proof that the fight for the future of electric luxury is only just beginning. If you've been hooked by this battle and want to see how it unfolds, don't just sit back. Be part of the conversation. Drop a comment below with which side you're on, Team Tesla or Team Polestar. Smash that like button if you want more deep dives into the EV wars. Subscribe to the channel for more stories on the cars shaping our future, and hit that bell so you never miss the next chapter. Because the roads ahead aren't just electric, they're about to get very, very competitive.